Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing my thoughts and reaction to the big news that debuted earlier today online. Yes, the big announcement itself has finally been made, even though the title may not be as impressive or as exciting as we were all hoping for. It's gotten enough of us excited to get really pumped about this movie. The Ben Affleck Batman standalone film title has been revealed and is confirmed to be, for the moment, and I do say for the moment because there has been no true official confirmation. However, I'm sure we will get one farther down the line, but it seems for the moment that the solo Ben Affleck Batman film is going to be called The Batman. I know, it's not as impressive as everybody was hoping, although quite frankly, I don't know what people would be hoping for at a title like that, so I'm just not sure. But I just loved, like, this morning when I first logged on the first thing I see when I logged onto Facebook earlier this morning, one of the first stories I see is Ben Affleck's Batman solo title revealed, and I'm like, "Ugh." And I click on the story, and I'm like, what is it? What is it? And it's just The Batman. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I mean, it's interesting, you know, of all the Batman titles, we've never really had the in front of Batman before. And, you know, that's how they referred to him. Well, at least that's how Perry White refers to him in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman. You know, that may be how he's referred to in future DC films. I'm just not sure. But this news is excitement enough. We found out recently from an interview with Ben Affleck, not only did he reveal the title of the film, but it's about a year and a half away in terms of starting production. A while back they said that Warner Brothers had a release slot date for a mystery film that they had yet to reveal the title for, and I think that was like October of 2018 or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's entirely possible that that time slot could be for The Batman, which is what I'm going to be referring to it until we get an official confirmation that that is what indeed it is going to be called. For now, I'm going to refer to it as The Batman, as in Ben Affleck's solo Batman film. So I'm excited. I was happy to hear about it. The title may not be super mind-blowing exciting, but oh well, at least we have a title. That means that the movie's definitely happening. Ben Affleck also revealed that we would be getting both Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke, obviously. His casting was confirmed a while back. And J.K. Simmons will indeed be officially returning to replay Commissioner Jim Gordon after he's made his debut in next year's Justice League. Excuse me. Excuse me. So that is very exciting stuff. In other news regarding the world of DC, Jason Momoa thanked the cast and crew of Justice League when it officially wrapped filming in London. And I say in London because the report included that they were now moving locations from London to Iceland to continue filming. So though official production has not wrapped yet, I'm sure they're getting close to. But sounds like a big chunk of it took place in London, and the London filming has finished, and Jason Momoa celebrated that fact by not so subtly posting shirtless selfies on Instagram, and of course thanking the cast and crew for all of their wonderful jobs. So nice, Mr. Momoa. No, I'm sure it was all in good fun and good humor. No, I mean, it's exciting. It's nice to know that Justice League is definitely moving along. It sounds like they're going to be wrapping up production overall very quickly. I'm not sure what exactly they are planning on filming in Iceland. Rumors are something regarding Atlantis. I personally think maybe it has something to do with the Fortress of Solitude. Perhaps that becomes the temporary headquarters for the Justice League before Superman is resurrected or something like that. Just my theory and speculation. Keep in mind, none of this is officially confirmed, obviously. But the only official confirmation we do have is that Justice League has wrapped filming in London. They are moving on to Iceland, and I'm sure production will go on for a little bit longer till they finally wrap things up. I would guess the middle of the month or maybe the end of the month. I don't know. But it is exciting to see that it is moving along, and it was pretty funny the way Jason Momoa celebrated it, and I'm sure there were a lot of people out there who appreciated the shirtless Instagram selfies. Moving on, meanwhile, in the world of news and television, speaking of television, it was revealed recently that The Strain, the hit FX series, has been renewed for its fourth and final season. This of course is unfortunate news. However, it is also reassuring because the showrunner did recently state that they do have an ending planned out, an ending in mind. I think they've had it planned out since the beginning of the series, since season 1. So it's nice to know that they know when it's time for their show to come to an end. And they said when they pitched it to FX, they had a plan for 4 or 5 seasons at max, and obviously they're going for 4 seasons. So while we continue to enjoy the current season, season 3, we have one more season to look forward to, and I'm sure it's going to be one hell of a ride because this show has really been a true a big treat for a lot of horror fans, vampire fans, Del Toro fans. I have enjoyed it since season 1. I only started doing recaps for it, starting with season 2. And I continue to follow it and do recaps, as you guys know, those of you who follow me here on my channel. I was disappointed, of course. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm also excited as well. I'm very excited to see how it is all going to turn out and how it's going to end. So it didn't come necessarily as a surprise to me. I was still a little sad, but all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. Except for The Walking Dead. That will be on forever. Who knows? But it's good to know that is what's coming. It was so funny. Friday night, I was talking to a friend of mine, a big movie buff, and I had just mentioned to him, another big 2017 film. There's a lot to look forward to, but a big one that we haven't heard much about lately, like for the past couple months now, has been War for the Planet of the Apes. Like, no news, no announcements, there's hardly been anything for it. What the hell? And, he and I were talking about that. He's like, yeah, it's really something. And he's a big Planet of the Apes fan. And he was commenting the same thing. He's like, yeah, it's interesting. We haven't heard anything in a while. And sure enough, wouldn't you know, one of the first things I see Saturday morning when I log on to Facebook, first official synopsis revealed for War of the Planet of the Apes. I was like, how about that? How is that for timing? Like, perfect timing. 20th Century Fox has released the first official plot synopsis for the upcoming film War for the Planet of the Apes. I have it right here in my hand. Please allow me to read it out loud to you. In War for Planet of the Apes, the third chapter of the critically acclaimed blockbuster franchise, Caesar and his apes are forced into a deadly conflict with an army of humans led by a ruthless colonel. After the apes suffer unimaginable losses, Caesar wrestles with his darker instincts and begins his own mythic quest to avenge his kind. As the journey finally brings them face to face, Caesar and the Colonel are pitted against each other in an epic battle that will determine the fate of both their species and the future of the planet. Very exciting stuff. Obviously, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was about just reigniting that conflict that was always there and the spark that was set, and which led to like the climax of the film, the first battle between the humans and the apes. I'm assuming all of you saw it and really liked it. I very much enjoyed it. I've been excited and looking forward to this film. It doesn't surprise me they may go to a darker place with it, because Caesar, who's usually tried to be a reasonable, intelligent, calm ape who tries to do right by his family and his people, may be forced to go down a darker path or just do darker things. What I'm excited about is Woody Harrelson's role, and his role was revealed about a year ago, or at least a good long time ago, revealing that he is indeed playing a character simply known as the Colonel, and obviously I think that's who they're talking about is Woody Harrelson's character. So he's going to be our big bad guy in this movie, so that's exciting. And I think it's just a very exciting concept overall to just witness an epic battle of human survivors fighting. Apes of all species, armed with spears, knives, and obviously guns, and possibly riding on horseback. It's just very, very exciting stuff, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And I just thought the timing was so hilarious how they officially released the plot synopsis a day after my friend and I were just talking about how we haven't heard anything regarding this movie in the longest time. So, nice timing, 20th Century Fox. Well done. All right, just to wrap up another interesting tidbit that was revealed earlier today, Spider-Man Homecoming has just officially wrapped up filming altogether. Production has finished. That it is no mas. It is all done. And I'm sure we will be getting a teaser trailer or some kind of trailer, I would imagine sometime around Thanksgiving, or if not Thanksgiving, definitely December, Christmas time, possibly attached to a screening of Rogue One since it's Disney and Marvel and whatnot. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me for another movie news edition video here on the EdWord. I hope you found all this information exciting and helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all of the topics that I covered in this video and to learn more about it. Please remember to check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. Have a great rest of the night, everybody, and a great rest of the week if I don't see you again. I hope you're all just as pumped and excited about all of these things as much as I am. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of the night, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.